Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Happy Monday to each and every one of you. Hope you guys are having an absolutely outstanding day today. Listen, this is your XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes. We're going to get into some stuff. Crypto Eddie is doing her part to remind us all that it is about the people building on the XRPL that will make the difference. Because more is better than one. Ripple's just one company, right? And the idea here is what we're trying to do. The goal, obviously, is to build a thriving and robust XRPL ecosystem, right? You got to remember that. So, listen, David Schwartz, I shared the video with you guys because of Crypto Eddie. I shared the video of you guys, shared that video with David X on a Spaces. The dude who held the Spaces ended up putting that space on his YouTube channel. I believe he held the space. His name is Schwamos. Okay, Schwamos. Okay. Okay. David was just in there listening for like the first two to 4 minutes, and then people kept encouraging him to come up and speak, and then he did actually end up speaking. So no, Schwamos was not the guy. So it was XRP Stewie who hosted it. Dark Horse was on there as a co-host. Okay, and Schwamos recorded it and put it on his YouTube channel. So you can Google. You can search Joel Katz on space AMM. Joel Katz on one word on space AMM on YouTube. If I remember to put the link in the description, I will do so. It's 59 minutes. It's worth every second to get it. Crypto Eddie did oh, look at Jungle. Jungle says great comment. Thank you. Jungle checked it out as well. So Crypto Eddie did like a highlights of this 59-minute deal, and she did it so it's like an 18-minute video on Crypto Eddie's channel. I would definitely recommend you check it out there as well. Two important things that David said in this space and on an interview with Tony from Thinking Crypto. Number one, he said that banks, that we haven't gained the traction that we would have liked to have gained with payments. We, the company Ripple, hasn't gained the traction with payments that we would have liked to gain. He also said in an interview with Tony from Thinking Crypto that banks are not that interested in payments. You understand? Right? Just because it's your lane to operate in doesn't mean that it's the right lane, right? Right. And so you kind of have to get it. But we've always said on this channel that Ripple is genius in motion. They have an ability to, they're nimble, quick, right? They can pivot in any direction, right? Because the XRPL is the XRPL, bottom line, right? You got to get that. And so, this pivot was necessary. Are they playing catch up? Sure, but we're early. The best in DeFi is not here yet. We're about to find out the best AMM ain't here yet. It's coming to the XRPL, right? This AMM is just not some other AMM like Uniswap and Sushi Swap and Paraswap and Pancake Swap. It's no, it's different. It's next level. It's a new innovation in technology. You got to get that, right? And so just understand that. And so although we are playing catch up, we're still early. DeFi is not the best that it's going to be, right? We're still early, so expect a great AMM. Expect swap, decent people utilizing the XRPL and the AMM to create liquidity and swapping. Expect that. And of those finances, one, there'll be others. There'll be others. Everybody's got to win and create a product and win, and their share of market, right? Everybody's got to do it. Uniswap has a number two behind them, right? You know what I'm saying? Uniswap has a number two. I don't know who it is, but they have a number two. Somebody's playing, behind them. So there's always going to be a Yahoo for every Google. And so just because someone's Google now don't mean it's going to be Google later. I think this AMM is going to change the game for a lot of things, for a lot of projects coming on here for sure. Because the low fees and the speed is going to be a game changer. And I said this before, a lot of projects didn't come here because of the lack of things on here, on the XRPL. But we keep adding more things like this AMM. More projects are going to come. Why would they not? Why would they not? Look, Ethereum's got something that's going to make fees really inexpensive. It's coming. It ain't here yet, but it is coming. Another EIP with some fours in it. It's coming. It's going to make stuff cheaper, but not at the Ethereum level. It'll make them cheaper on Arbitrum and Optimism and ZK Sync and perhaps Linea and perhaps Manta, but not at the Ethereum level. Not that cheap. It'll be cheaper, but it won't be XRPL cheap. You understand? And that's going to matter to the bigger players coming onto the XRPL. Ripple is coming to the XRPL, coming in-house. When I say in-house, into crypto, because, you know, they were operating outside of crypto. They may have been using XRP with that ODL, but they were going outside. They're coming inside. Why? Because this is where liquidity is. This is where the liquidity is. And they, you know, you gotta accept the truth. If the banks aren't that interested in payments, what are you gonna do? Sit home and cry? Cry about it? No. You gotta pivot. You gotta move. You gotta go to plan B. Right? So they're gonna be bringing all that stuff onto the XRPL. I think it's gonna be genius in motion. Projects will come. They will come. I can't wait to see what kind of money market is going to come to the XRPL. I can't wait to see what that's going to look like. Is it going to be Aave? Is it going to be a compound like? Is it going to be a Yearn finance like? What's MakerDAO on the XRPL going to look like? That's what I'm excited about. I would, if I could talk to David Schwartz, I would say take the Maker model, right? MKR, take that model, build one yourself and put it on the XRPL. You're talking about revenue generating. I would encourage them to do that. Someone's going to come and do the money market part. Someone's going to do that Aave thing, compound Yearn finance thing. It's coming. Someone's going to do the curve thing. It's coming. All that stuff on Ethereum is coming to the XRPL. And you would say, well, why would they come if it's already done? Because the XRPL can move anything of value in 3 to 5 seconds for less than a penny. That's why. That's why they're coming, baby. They are coming. Just got to be patient. Just got to be patient. And sure, people are taking some of their XRP and getting some gains. Sure, why wouldn't you? I've done it. I've done that with it. I did some XRP for some FLR. Right? That stuff's doing okay. I didn't do 100% of my XRP. Why would I do that? But I did take a percentage of it. Some dudes say to 20%. I did not take 20% of my XRP and get FLR. But I did take a percentage of my XRP and got FLR. It's doing okay. Guess what I can do right now? Get more XRP than I sold to get the FLR. It's just money. Got to learn how to move money. And I would highly encourage people to stop acting like Chris and Brad got on bended knee and asked for your hand in marriage. I would encourage you to stop thinking like that. They didn't, and they're not going to. You know, aren't we here to help create generational wealth, set a foundation for generational wealth for our families? Isn't that the goal? Right? Isn't that the goal? Don't fall for those who putting Chris and Brad and David on some pedestal. You got to walk away from that kind of madness. That's not, it ain't healthy. It is certainly, it's not great for your money, baby. Certainly not great for your money. But anyway, I freaking digress. If you want to hear more of David Schwartz, go to YouTube, Joe Katz on Space AMM. The dude's name is Shwamos, SHWAMOS. Just understand that. It's not, the world ain't coming to an end because Ripple's #1 customer is not that interested in payments. Like DeFi is still going on. NFT is still going on. Meme coins are going on. You can say what you want about meme coins. Show me your wallet, I'll show you mine. Say what you want. In the end, it is about taking care of your family. Not looking pretty. Some people are more concerned about how they look as opposed to how their wallet looks. It's unbelievable to me. Can't say Dogecoin the right way. Disrespecting Dogecoin. Disrespecting Dogecoin and XRP hasn't had anything in 5 or 6 years. We got Dogecoin millionaires, Shiba Inu millionaires. But hey, you look pretty. Unbelievable sometimes. All right, so let's get into some stuff here on X. Crypto Eddie shared this. She did an interview with Panos. Guys should check that interview out on her YouTube channel. She's quoting here something that Panos said. Start supporting the builders. Stop focusing solely on Ripple. Couldn't agree I couldn't agree more. Another quote. The XRP ledger is finally morphing into a powerhouse of innovation, transitioning from a blockchain built just for payments to an ecosystem. There it is, right there. That's exactly. I like this Panos dude. Hopefully, I get to meet him. I like this Panos dude. That's exactly what it is. And again, if you ever want the history, I'll give you the history. Way back yonder, open coin to Ripple, 3 devs, Schwartz, and Thomas, made a decision. They made a decision to go work for a company. That company was founded by a dude who was interested in payments, built his business prior to open coin and Ripple in payments. That was his thing. That was his lane. You understand? So those devs now, as employees, took direction as opposed to creating a DAO and governance themselves. That's all. That's what happened in the early yonder days. That's all. They made a decision. I think it's fairly obvious now it wasn't the best decision. That's all. They're not going to stay at home now. They're not going to stay at home and sit in bed and mourn over that. No, they pivoted. A thriving and robust ecosystem is now coming to the XRPL without question. And it's going to be really, really cool. It's going to be really, really cool when it happens, but it is going to require your participation. Don't be scared. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be 1,000% in an XRP USDT pool with all your XRP. You got $10, $20, $50. If you don't, just borrow it from your kids. It's all good. It is all freaking good. Let me read this here from Panos. I think this is pretty cool. I believe that the XRPL ecosystem is, by the way, Panos is kind of the founder and creator with some other people on his team of Anodos, A-N-O-D-O-S, A-N-O-D-O-S Finance. It's in DevNet right now. I've been playing on it. Looks pretty good. It's in DevNet, right? Stuff is just not going to be working. Stuff is just not going to be working well. That's what DevNet is. But if you'd like to increase the value of XRP, I highly recommend you get on there. Check it out. Here's Panos' I should show you the Anodos thread. I'll show you the Anodos post where you can go check it out. Here it is right here. It's at Anodos Finance. There is a link of a video on how to do it with Gemmark, with the Gem wallet and the Crossmark wallet. At Anodos Finance. The A is capitalized, the F is capitalized. There's no space if you're interested. I believe that the XRPL ecosystem is at an inflection point. And this is because for the first time in XRPL's history, we have multiple developments going on, not just on the main net, but the whole ecosystem with side chains like Zahao, the upcoming EVM sidechain. I would add to this, don't forget about Evernodes. Excuse me. Thank you. Flare, the Futureverse, like I've been telling people for forever, the Futureverse, don't sleep on those. Don't sleep on those who are not sleeping on you. Right? Futureverse, so many exciting XRP and XRPL related developments. And at the same time, on the mainnet, we have the bridge decentralized identity. And of course, the Automated Market Maker Amendment, the AMM, which once enabled, says Panos, I believe will be the beginning of a massive increase in liquidity, activity, and participation on the XRPL from both users and builders. And I got to tell you something right now. When a project hits on this XRPL, when it hits, and you get this community behind that project that hits, by the way, a project hitting is 1 or 2 or 3 users participating away. You understand? And none of those finances here to build for the community. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It really, really does. Again, for me, look, I'm excited about the money, the AVE getting to the XRPL level. What's going to be the XRPL AVE? If you don't know what AVE is, you should check it out. I'm excited about what is going to be the maker, compound, or finance on the XRPL. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. I'm excited about it. So VET here said, and that's coming, fam, right? That's coming. There's zero doubt in my mind that it's coming. All of that stuff is coming, baby. It's all coming. VET on X says, automated market makers carry impermanent loss risk. The XRP ledger, automated market maker, counteracts with a very clever design. It burns LP tokens, reducing your impermanent loss. In the comparison below, around 50% versus other AMMs. And remember, every time you enter the liquidity pool doesn't mean it's going to be impermanent loss. You got to figure out the difference between single-sided. You got to figure out the difference between dual pair. You got to consider the difference between an asset and a stable liquidity pair. You got to figure out the difference between 2 stable coin liquidity pairs. They're all different. And they're different during the bear market, and they're different during the bull market. You just got to understand that. You got to understand that. Once you get that, once you understand that, you can begin to win. For me, I'll be doing stables and stable and XRP. And I know those liquidity pairs are coming. I don't have to guess about whether or not it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Right? Just be prepared for it. You got to know the differences, right? Just like anything else that you got to learn and level up about. This is what we get to learn and level up about. But thank goodness it's going to be on the XRPL. That should be a celebration, not woes me because banks are not that interested in payments. Let's move on. Let's grow. Let's grow this ecosystem. It's going to be awesome. And again, I can't wait to see who's going to be the Uniswap on the XRPL. I can't wait to see what that's going to look like. There's a little diagram here that Vet got from this dude here, Legato Orchestra. Oh, at Orchestra Finance. Okay, fighting with the TypeScript and more at Orchestra. So this dude is from Orchestrify. I think Orchestrify, I keep getting confused whether Orchestrify is coming to the XRPL or if it's coming to Flare. I think Orchestrify is coming to the XRPL, and Kinetic Market, which is a money market, is going on Flare. I think that's the way it is. Great example. It says AMM without continuous auction mechanism. Now, the continuous auction mechanism is a new thing for AMMs that Ripple X and all the people over there created. It's a new innovation, okay? Done differently. It's a newer thing. The AMM is not just, the XRPL's AMM is not just another AMM. It's different. It's new innovation, right? And it gives an example here of a lot of things. 1 ETH equals 1,000 USDT, 9 ETH, 9,000 USDT. Total LP tokens will be 90. 1 LP token is 0.1 ETH plus $100. Alice deposits 1 ETH plus 1,000. She gets 10 liquidity provider tokens, 10 ETH, 10,000 USD, total LPs, 100 tokens. 1 LP token is 0.1 ETH plus 100 USDC. She said, it goes on to say, bunch of swaps happen. Market moved. Now 1 ETH is $4,000. 1 ETH is $4,000. 5 ETH equals 20,000. 20,000 is 20,000. Total LP tokens still 100. If Alice withdraws her 10 LP tokens now, she will get 0.5 ETH plus $2,000. If she would sell her 0.5 ETH at current market price, she will receive 0.5 ETH plus $4,000, which now is 2,000. And this is not, ETH was 1,000. We're just using this as an example, not current ETH prices. So she get 4,000 equals $2,000. In total, she now has $4,000 worth of assets. If Alice just kept the assets instead of depositing it, just held on for dear life, she would have 4,000, 1,000 equals 1,000, total 5,000. And permanent loss in this case is 5,000 minus 4,000 equals 1,000. She would have missed out on 1,000. AMM without continuous auction mechanism. AMM with continuous auction mechanism, all the stuff is the same, except we say here, if Alice withdraws her share, again, it's 10 LP tokens now, she will get 0.555 ETH instead of 0.5, plus $2,222 in USDT. If she would sell her 0.55 ETH at current market price, she will receive 0.55 ETH plus $4,000 equals $2,222. In total, she now has $4,444 worth of assets. If Alice just kept the assets instead of depositing, she would have 1 ETH, 4,000, $1,000 in USDT, total is 5,000. And permanent loss in this case is $4,444 from $5,000 is $556. Essentially, the permanent loss was half in this example. AMM with continuous auction mechanism as opposed to without it. That's one of the differences. The other thing is going to be how you play, again, liquidity pools, how you play it. Is because it's important. It's different. Liquidity pools are different in bear markets than they are in bull markets. And there's a difference between an XRP and Bitcoin liquidity pool, an XRP and a USDT liquidity pool, right? And USDC and USDT liquidity pool. Those are 3 different pools that act very different. Right? So you got to know the differences. It's not that, it's really, really, really simple, nothing to really be afraid of, for sure. Here's a picture of the Anados Finance interface UI and how it all works. And this is a video here on how to do it. It's 3 minutes and 52 seconds for sure. And you can go to Anados Finance to get this link, because I know I will forget to put it in the link in the description of the video. So there it is, fam. Look, there's nothing to worry about. The world's not coming to the end. Ripple made a pivot. It's awesome that they got there, that they finally got there. Yes, they are playing catch up, but we're still early. Remember, 90-something% of the masses don't even know what's going on right now. So still early. Get excited. Get excited for the Uniswap on the XRPL. Get excited for the Aave on the XRPL. Get excited about the Maker Compound, Yearn Finance, that's going to be on the XRPL. They're coming. Just like Orchestra Finance is coming to the XRPL ledger, Anados Finance is coming on the XRPL ledger, DexFi.pro, I believe, is coming as well. Just like Kinetic Markets and Money Market is on Flare, those things will be on the XRPL ledger. Just understand that. All right, fam, there it is. That's your XRP Ripple Daily News in around 0 to 10 minutes. I hope that it has been of value to you. If it has, do me a favor, hit that like button. And if you've been hanging out watching the Crypto Seeds and you've enjoyed those hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to ring that notification bell, baby. so that you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. I'm going to end this video like I do all my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this, perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.